Hello students, welcome back to the second part of projectile motion. Last video we discussed about what is projectile motion. Okay, let's have a brief look about that, some important terms. Okay, so projectile, it is a combined effect of both vertical component and horizontal component of velocities. We discussed some important terms and also motion of body thrown horizontally into air from certain distance, right? So we discussed. Okay, the next thing we'll discuss is some equations to path of projectile. Okay, so this is a path traced by object. Say if object is at point O having velocity u making an angle alpha, path traced by the object is from point O to A, then the trajectory path is what? OPA. So to know what is the equation, so initial velocity is u, so vertical component will be all uy and horizontal component will be ux. So ux is what? So this is angle alpha. So when you resolve this, it will be u cos alpha and u sin alpha. So the horizontal component so horizontal component of velocity is what? Ux, which is u cos alpha. Vertical component of velocity is what? Uy is u sin alpha. So distance traveled in t seconds after projection in horizontal direction, that is x, and vertical direction y, are given by x is equal to what? Ux into t, that is distance traveled in t seconds in x direction. So that will be what? Ux is what? We know Ux is u cos alpha into t. Then similarly y is what? Uy into t minus half gt square. Why? Because so vertical component is always with respect to what? Gravitation. That is, the object is traveling in vertical direction. So what is that thing which is pulling it down? It is the gravity. So this y component is going against the gravity, so we take minus half gt square, right? Because object will not float in the air. When it is thrown with some velocity u, it travels some distance vertically in the air, attains maximum height. Once that gravitational force overtakes, then the object starts falling back, right? So it is half gt square. So that will be what? U sin alpha into t minus half gt square. So I'll mark this as equation B and I'll mark this as equation A. Now from equation A, we have t is equal to what? X upon u cos alpha. Now you should be thinking, where is this x and y? So I have taken one point P here and I am finding out what is x and what is y for instantaneous time t. So from equation A I know that x is equal to what? U cos alpha into t. So t is what? X. This u cos alpha goes below. So I'll call this as equation C. So substitute equation C in equation B. So that will be what? Y equal to what? U sin alpha. T is what? X upon u cos alpha minus half g into x square upon u square cos square alpha, right? So this will be what? U cancels, u cancels, so sin by cos is tan, so this will be x tan alpha minus g x square gx square divided by 2u square cos square alpha. So this is y. So I'll mark this as equation D. Hope you understood up till equation D. So equation x and equation y. So this equation y represents the equation of parabola, y equal to mx plus c or mx minus c. So it is equation of parabola. Okay, moving to next, to find the horizontal range. What will be the relation for horizontal range? So horizontal distance traveled by the projectile. So horizontal range is what? It is the distance between O and A. That is the moment the object hits the ground. If you take a condition at A, what will be the value of y? Is there any height here? No. So there is no height means what? So y is equal to what? 0. Then what is x equal to? We are finding range. So x is equal to r. So from equation y, that is y equal to, so this equation x tan alpha, I'll write it down here again. So this will be x tan alpha minus gx square divided by 2u square cos square alpha. Right, so this is cos square alpha. Now we know that y is equal to 0 and x is equal to r. So substitute what is y equal to. Y is equal to 0. So x is equal to r tan alpha minus g, x is r square, x square is r square, 2u square cos square alpha. Now this is 0. So what I'll do is I'll take this term on the other side. So this will be what? R tan alpha is equal to g r square upon 2u square cos square alpha. Meaning this minus goes on the other side, becomes plus. Now I should reduce this and get what is the equation for r here, because r is what? R stands for range. So we have r here, we have r here, so 1 r gets cancelled. So tan alpha and cos square alpha, how do I relate such that I can cancel it? So tan alpha I can write as sin alpha by cos alpha. This is equal to what? G r upon 2u square. Cos square alpha, can I write it as cos alpha into cos alpha? Yes. So cos alpha cancels, cos alpha cancels. We are left with what? So I should know what is r. So r, I will send all the other terms here. So this 2u square, this 2u square cos alpha goes to the top. So this will be what? 2u square cos alpha sin alpha divided by g. So what is 2 cos alpha sin alpha? It is u square sin 2 alpha upon g. So range is, so sin 2 alpha is what? 2 sin alpha cos alpha. Right, so we got what is equation for r. Now to get what is the maximum range. So maximum range is equal to what? Is possible when sin 2 alpha is equal to what? 1 and alpha is equal to what? Or 2 alpha is equal to what? 90 degrees. So sin 90 is 1. So 2 alpha is 90 degrees. So alpha will be what? 45 degrees. So maximum range or R max is possible when alpha is 45 degrees. So sin 90 is what? 1. So R max is equal to what? U square by G. U square by. Hope you are clear up till this point. Moving further, we'll find out what is the relation for time of flight, which is denoted as t. So again, to calculate t, we'll substitute y is equal to 0, because T is the moment it falls on the ground, time required to hit the ground from its projection, right? So that time you are calculating, time of flight. We have discussed what is the definition for time of flight. So the moment the object hits the ground, so y will be equal to what? 0. So again that equation will be what? 0. This is equal to u sine alpha t minus half gt square. So this is from equation, so what is that equation? Equation B. So we'll take from equation B. So what will be this? So solving this will be t into u sine alpha minus gt by 2. This will be 0. So t goes to the other side, it becomes 0. So u sine alpha minus gt by 2 is equal to 0. 2 multiply with this, 2 goes here 0. So t will be what? 2u sine alpha upon g. So this is the relation for t. So we derived what is the relation for the parabolic equation, we derived the relation for range, we derived the relation for time of flight. So one more relation we have, will not derive that, so that is maximum height. So maximum height is given by h is equal to u square sine square alpha upon 2g. So doing this, we have all these relations. Just note down all these equations which will be essential for you to solve the problems. So hope you have no doubt with the derivation. Thank you. Please hit a like button and please support my page. Thank you very much.